Flint West reporting from the macro frontier. Title: The real central bank of Bitcoin is already here. Spoiler: it's not MicroStrategy and it's not BlackRock. All right, folks, listen close. While the suits over at CNBC are still wetting themselves over Bitcoin ETFs and Larry Fink's newfound love for sound money, the real action? It's already settled, quiet, strategic, cold-blooded, and it doesn't need your approval. I'm talking about a new monetary syndicate, a digital cartel, a shadow central bank built on hash power and stablecoins, not PhDs and press conferences. Its name? Tether. They started with a simple idea. Mirror the dollar on-chain. Call it Tether USD. Print it like the Fed, but without the speeches. Today, they control over $100 billion in synthetic dollar liquidity, sloshing through every decentralized exchange, centralized exchange, remittance app, and offshore trading desk you can name. And while the Fed earns around 5% on US Treasuries, so does Tether, but they don't owe Congress a damn thing. Let that sink in. A private company is making billions in risk-free yield, issuing unregulated dollars and buying hard assets. And what do they do with the profits? They buy Bitcoin. But that was just phase one. Then came Leo, their burnable yield proxy. Bitfinex, the trading arm of the empire, commits 27% of its gross revenue to buy and burn Leo tokens from the open market. Why? Because burning tokens is sexier than paying dividends, and it keeps the price floor nice and warm. So now we've got a synthetic dollar engine feeding a deflationary utility token. But wait, there's more. Because behind door number 3 comes 21 Capital, that's spelled with Roman numerals, XXI, a full-blown Bitcoin treasury company seeded with over 25,000 Bitcoin, led by Jack Mallers and structured for public market dominance via a merger with Cantor Fitzgerald's SPAC. You heard me. The USDT Leo cartel just spun up a MicroStrategy killer, except this one comes with hard Bitcoin on day one, a public listing, SoftBank as a co-backer, and strikes payments rails for global expansion. That's not a company. That's a monetary infrastructure event. And just when you thought it couldn't get any deeper, Tether drops the hammer. Turns out they're not just buying Bitcoin anymore. They're mining it. That's right. Paolo Ardoino says Tether will be the largest Bitcoin miner on Earth by the end of 2025. They're building data centers across Paraguay, Uruguay, and Latin America, complete with modular rigs and off-grid power. No middlemen, no choke points. They're going full sovereign, owning the synthetic dollar, the native token, the treasury vault, and now the issuance mechanism itself. Hash rate, bare metal, digital seigniorage. This isn't a company. It's a Bitcoin native central bank, and it's moving faster than any nation-state alive. Meanwhile, the legacy crowd is still arguing over whether Bitcoin has intrinsic value. Good luck with that, because while you're waiting for Jerome Powell to pivot, Tether is pivoting toward power sovereignty, issuance control, and asset-backed monetary hegemony. Leo is their burning fuse. Tether USD is their funding arm. 21 Capital is their vault. Bitcoin is their settlement layer. Hash power is their insurance. Together, that's not just a product suite, that's a governance model. A shadow monetary policy, run on-chain, in real time, with no permission slips. So the next time someone tells you BlackRock is the future of Bitcoin, do me a favor, laugh politely, and then whisper, the real central bank of Bitcoin is already here, and it's not asking for permission. This is Flint West, reporting from the macro frontier. No filter, no fiat, just signal. You've been warned.